So here we have here we have a query that is retrieving all the websites, and notice that in that array of websites, right, includes some information about when it was created, the developer, and whatnot, and perhaps we would like to be able to display these in separate columns, right? So let's do maybe first the created column here, right? So for instance, here in one of these columns. So to do that, let's go back to the page that does this, right? This would be in the list view. Is it the list view or the list component? I forget. Let's see. If we look at the config. Oh, okay. No, I think the component was used in the edit and in the new, but in the lists, we're just using lists. Probably it's this one over here. All right. So in this list, website list view. Wait a minute. What's going on here? We have profile. Are we in the right place? Toggle navigation. This doesn't look right. Oh, we're doing the ng include component. That's what we're doing. Okay, it's this component right here. So right here is what we implemented. Okay, there we go. All right, yeah. So here what we have hard-coded the date that it was updated. So let's change that to be created because that's the information we have. So we can do here website dot created, I believe it's called, right? Yeah, so we have a created, which is a timestamp of when it was created, right? That was automatically added when it was inserted using the date.now. Yes? Right? So let's display that. Let's render. Notice that indeed it's rendering. Right? And what we'd like to be able to do is style that a little bit. And one way that we can style it is to use a filter. Okay, Angular declares several filters that behave very much like directives, but are meant to be used as formatters or as string manipulators, right? That you can feed it. You can feed it data from the left-hand side and pipe it. Right, that's a pipe symbol. And pipe it into a filter, such as date. Date is one of many predefined filters that come out of the box in Angular. You can create your own filters. Here's just one of them. And it says, try to parse the left-hand side as a date. Okay? So if we refresh that, notice that indeed it parses it. It sees that indeed it is a date. Okay, it creates a date instance, and then it formats it in a default format, which is the short version of the month, the short version of the day, and the long version of the year. Okay, and you can configure the format. If you search for Angular date filter, it gives you different formats that you can use to format the dates. You can format all sorts of things. You can format currency. You can format dates, numbers, and so on and so forth. A date is the default. If you just use dates all by itself, it uses the default format. Otherwise, you can provide your own format. So, for instance, you can say date : short, for instance. Okay, short. So if we refresh that, notice that, oh, maybe that is already short. Let's see, medium maybe. Let's use medium. Oh, probably needs to be in a string. There it is. So medium is a little more verbose, right? It has the hour, the minute, and seconds when it was created. You can shorten it. You can make it. You can create your own format instead of providing the string. you can create your own string and combine it with other characters. Okay? All right. Yes. Yeah. So the string, this string right here, right, is mapped to a function that parses this string. So date is mapped to a function, right, which takes as argument whatever you pass it here, and it does whatever it wants, right? In this case, medium is mapped to some date format to format the. It reads this as an argument, the left-hand side, right? It takes as. No, it's part of a filter. We'll create a couple filters. Yes.